No, I hear you. Well, to that point, Tina.
What?
Yeah, to that point, I want to ask you about the next name that I'm going to bring up here. Naughty or nice, Tina, Roger Goodell, the commissioner of the NFL. What sayeth you about Roger this Christmas season?
I'm of two minds on him. Like,
okay.
I think he's been good for the league. He's been good in terms of getting the game to grow and trying to get different groups, and it's not just being certain groups in socioeconomic places and trying to get more people involved in it. I think he's been very good about that. And I think he's also been very good about pushing player safety. But I say that, so it's kind of like I want to give him a peppermint candy that has coal inside of it.
Okay.
We've just been talking about, like, you got the ref situation. You've got other situations that, like, we kind of talked about this earlier. I'm going to bring it up because it pisses me off. The guy being able to be up in the owner's box when he's supposed to be suspended for a game, where the league allowing that to happen when you know that if it had been an Eagles guy that had done what DeBianca did and had gotten ejected from the game, he wouldn't be allowed in the stadium.
Yeah,
I don't
probably you're probably right about that.
Why there's different rules for that. So Goodell is a lightning rod for people. You either like him or you hate him. There's not a lot of in the middle. I, as a lawyer, can see the rules and see why he does what he does, but I don't like it.
Sure.
So.
Anybody else want to chime in on good old Roger Goodell while we're here? Anybody? Anyone? Bueller?
Dealer?
Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? He's been amazing for the game of football. I'd say he's on the nice list, but close to being on the naughty list. Well, thank you, Alex. That's probably a fair statement in that regard. I think Tina kind of told that line as well. Like, I like this, but I don't like this. So, Roger, you get nothing. No. You get the middle. You said peppermint with a coal in it. That sounds great. We do that? Peppermint with a coal in it?
I feel like he's in a hard position because he has no real power. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like, you know, everyone knows that the owners of the NFL teams are the ones that hold power, actually. And, you know, and so I think that's why I think it's a hard position to be in when you know that they're the ones who choose you. It's the NFL. They're the ones who choose who the next commissioner is of the NFL. And so I feel like he's in a difficult spot when it comes to the certain organizations. I'm going to say I agree with it, but I feel like he's in a tighter position. And I agree with Alex. I think he's been better for modern NFL. Like, you know, getting more, like, improving things. Although things aren't great, diversity has improved, even though it's not where it should be, but it has, right? And so at least he is trying to shift in the right direction. And even if we don't like the way they investigate, but we learn from Tina's corner the way that they do it. So he does try as much as possible to follow those rules and those policies. But I think it's very difficult. I think it's a difficult position to be in when you know you're beholden to the NFL owners who are, like, you know, ultra billionaires and have a lot of say.
Well, they have the money, right? Follow the
honestly,
money.
it's kind of like the mafia guy that goes and gives Christmas hams and TVs to everybody in the neighborhood. You know he's still doing bad stuff, but at the same time, he's still doing some pretty good stuff. I mean, my issue with him is his whole, and it's not his personal stance, but just how light he is on the whole domestic abuse situation. Like, you have a lot of these guys that will just 100%. Get away with about near murder on women, and he's just like, oh, they'll give 2 or 3 games. It's like, what? And then you suspend somebody indefinitely for smoking a joint? Like, get out of here. I just the difference in severity is just, for me, and I think that's somewhere where I would like to see him do a little better. Yeah. So, but
I mean, you know, Ray Rice, Calvin Ridley, which would you punish more, right? If you were the commissioner. But we all know what happened there, so we don't have to go over that. But perfect example right there, Sean. Yeah, exactly. Let's give Calvin a whole year. We'll give Ray 6 games, whatever it was. Yeah, let's do that.